Okay, so now you've been home with the baby. You guys
Yes.
you guys are living it up. And are you doing all the wake ups and all the diaper changes and all that?
Yeah, so here's my role, okay? My role is I change every diaper. My role is I feed her when she'll wake up at 3:30 in the morning, or I will get him. I will hear him. I don't know what it is about my brain, but the second he opens his mouth, even if it's just a little grunt, I hear him. So I will then hopefully go back to sleep for a half hour while he like slowly wakes up. The second I hear a big wah, which by the way, pterodactyl.
Mhm.
Pterodactyl. They've been tricking us into thinking babies sound like babies. Babies don't sound like babies. Babies sound like I don't know what the hell dinosaurs. Literal dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It's psychotic. But you hear that dinosaur, I go in, I pick him up, undo his swaddle, bring him in, change him. Okay. We're taking off the diaper. We're doing a nice wipe. I'm then assessing, is this a Desitin rash? Is this just like some nice A&D? Do we want to go Aquaphor? Okay. Then repackage up, hand him to Claudia. She will feed. She uses, it's called a Boone Trove. Do you guys have a Boone Trove?
No.
Okay, a Boone Trove, they also call it a haka, is another one. It attaches to the other breast and it picks up milk while she's breastfeeding the other. So she doesn't even need to pump. She's getting 4 ounces, Josh,
Wow.
just from sticking it on the right tit and then flipping and sticking it on the left tit. Because as he drains one, it drains into the Boone Trove. It's a fantastic little apparatus. I then take the milk, I put it into the bag, I put it into the freezer, and then we go to sleep. And then we do it again in uh, hopefully 3 hours. But he's anywhere, he's really anywhere from 2 to 3.
And what do you do about diaper change if you're not there?
I haven't not been there ever.
Like what if he needs to change while we're doing the pod?
She will change him, of course. But
Okay.
but like it's not like a hard and fast rule. Like she'd love to change him because she says that that's the fun part where you get to change him, you get to put on his new clothes and he looks super cute and whatever. But like there are so few things that we can do. I'm just like, let me do that.
My brain really works in divide and conquer, like
Yeah,
separation of powers. And
totally.
so like my whole thing, and I always say this to I say this to her when we go, like if she has a girls night, which is more like I'm out more, and we're both not out much, like we're not big babysitter family. Like her mom and her family help us sometimes if we have something and we need
Yep.
them to watch the kids, but we don't have, like, a lot of our friends have like a babysitter on retainer, right?
Yeah.
Like, or like set, like every Friday, Saturday night, babysitter is booked and busy, and we have our standing reservations wherever.
Yeah.
But my whole thing to Paige, right, is like if she goes out with her girlfriends, I'm like, you are not going to hear from me unless it's an emergency,
Totally.
right? Like, go have a great time. You don't, if I'm dealing with a little something here, somebody doesn't feel good, whatever, like, no need for you to know about it. So I'm big on that too with the baby. I'm like, I'm on duty now for the next 6 hours or 9 hours, and like go sleep, do your thing, recover, watch a show, eat, and like I'm on this. And then when I hand them off, I need it too. It's helpful because then we can both recover.
Totally. So that is something, we're just living completely different lives. Like we are in lockstep. We tried one night. She skips a feeding, I bottle feed, I skip a feeding, she
Yeah.
breastfeeds. Right? We tried that and we looked at each other the next morning and we were like, that hour was so unbelievably lonely in comparison to what we've been doing that
Mhm.
we would rather wake up. And like, I, I don't feel nearly as bad as I was nervous for this podcast. I was like, okay, sleep. I've exclusively slept in 2 to 3 hour chunks for the last month. My brain is not what it was. I need a full night's sleep and I'm fine. And I think that we are just getting enough bulk sleep. Like last night. Last night we slept from 9 to 12, 1 to 3:30, 4:30 to 6:30, 7 to 9. And you add it up and it's 8 hours or nine
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
And we're up together and I don't know. I'm not just saying this. Like I think we're enjoying it as much as one can. But it's been when we separated it, we just, I don't know. Knowing that she's awake, I'm just like not sleeping well. I feel bad. And I don't know. So I'm sure that will change over time. He'll also end up sleeping more. Like, I'm very excited. When does he start to sleep through the night, Josh? He's already at like 3.5 hours. When do you think he can get to 6?
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't want to incite the masses, because we've gotten mean reviews over this because there are very different schools of thought. In my experience, the baby doesn't need to eat in the middle of the night after 4 months. And in my experience, I say any pediatrician worth their weight. And so it's at that point where if they're crying out after 3 or 4 hours, it's just because they're used to it. And they want you to come in and console them. And then if you can get through 2 or 3 nights of that, they realize, oh, I don't need to be consoled and I'm not hungry. And they feel so good because they're sleeping for a 6 or an 8 hour stretch. That's been my experience, different for everyone. 4 months, but you have to be proactive about it.
Totally. Yeah, look, right now he's a hungry boy, but I would assume that he'll just be able to be like us. You eat a shitload during the day and you sleep at night.
Shy still at over 2.5 years, he'll drink 8 ounces of milk a second before bed, and he knows that I'm judging him. I'm like, there goes your intermittent fast. Brian Johnson Gary Brecka would fucking spit in your face right now. This is unacceptable. Dana White is judging you. Okay. Good luck fighting in the UFC. And David Goggins would kick you off of his mailing list right now. Okay. You fucking beta. He'll crush 8 ounces of milk, and then, he has a milk allergy, so we do Ripple.
One of us.
It's beautiful. And then, and he'll sleep through the night. And there have been a couple nights where he won't be in the mood. He'll drink like a quarter of it, and he'll wake up in the middle of the night, be like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So it's really good. They're like bodybuilders.
Like bodybuilders. But yeah, okay. I'm excited for 4 months. I'll pencil that in. I'll let you know what we end up doing. We'll see. Look, right now, I hear him cry, and I get up, but I do think to myself, if I waited a half hour, would he stop?
I don't think this young, but
no, I don't. But I'm saying that goes into your head. So I do wonder if at 4 months, I hear him after we've been sleeping for 4 hours. I would probably give it a half hour. I don't think that I would let him wail for hours and hours and hours, but nothing's happening. I don't know why this would be a controversial take. Nothing's happening in 30 minutes. Like, if he's hungry, he'll still be hungry in 30 minutes, but nothing metabolically.
No.
There's no disaster happening in 15 to 30 minutes if he's crying. Not now, but later. But we'll see.
And also, you'll know different cries. You'll be like, now, like, you can tell from the cry if it's more of just like a calling out, where are you? Come hang out with me. Or like, I need to be changed. I'm in pain. I don't feel good. I'm hungry. It has a different tone.